Are you wondering whether stress is causing you to gain weight or preventing you from losing weight? Let's find out. Hi, my name is Dr. Dan Maggs. I'm so glad you've landed on my channel. I help people achieve sustainable, long-term weight loss through low-carb, real food nutrition. And I make new videos every Tuesday, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when I release a new video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the relationship between stress and weight gain. And so hopefully by the end of it, you're going to have a good understanding of why it's so important to address stress as part of a weight loss strategy. Now, I'm pretty sure that stress was a significant contributing factor in my weight gain through my 20s and 30s. I certainly had my fair share of stress as a medical student and as a junior doctor. And if you are someone who suffers from stress, make sure to watch this video right until the end because I've got something a little bit special for you. So I want to start by looking at what happens to the body in a time of stress. So first of all, you have the stressful event. Let's take the classic caveman ancestors being chased by a saber-toothed tiger. And the observant among you will notice that that is not a saber-toothed tiger, but I, for some reason, couldn't find any videos of those online. So number two, your brain has spotted that threat and it sends a signal to your adrenal glands to produce cortisol, which is our stress hormone, and adrenaline. Cortisol then goes on to prepare the body for that stressful event, and it does so by producing a load of glucose. And that sudden flood of glucose into the bloodstream is really, really helpful because you're either going to be running away from something or fighting, so those large muscles are going to need energy, and that's what the glucose is for. And also, we don't want insulin to suddenly spike up and store all that glucose as fat. So cortisol actually inhibits insulin production so that glucose isn't getting stored. Cortisol also narrows up the arteries, and adrenaline also increases the heart rate. So you get a raise in your blood pressure and you're going to get that glucose delivered out to your tissues a lot quicker. And then all being well, that stress is going to go away and everything is going to go back to normal. And this hormonal response to stress has been evolving pretty much since the dawn of time. You'll see it in pretty much all mammals. But in modern times, the way we experience stress is very, very different. It's less of the life-threatening events, more work stress, financial stress, exam stress, negative online comments, or my own personal favorite stressor, being stuck in traffic. And rather annoyingly, our bodies still respond in the same way to these non-life-threatening stressors as they do to being chased by a tiger. But before we get into the why this causes weight gain, I want to know from you, are you someone who experiences a lot of stress in your life? Just write in the comments down below, stressed or chilled? Let me know. As is the case with many of the hormones we find in the human body, they're supposed to surge up, exert their effect on the body, and then come back down to a nice normal background level. And this is how our stress hormones are supposed to work. But if you're getting stressed all the time, then it's going to be a little bit different because you're going to be having persistently raised levels of cortisol. And that has a very different impact on the body to those hormones just surging up temporarily and going back to normal. There is a medical condition which causes persistently raised cortisol levels. And that's really useful to take a look at because it kind of gives us an extreme version of what persistently raised cortisol levels, such as what we'd experience when we're persistently stressed, does actually do to the body. Now, Cushing's disease is caused by a tumor which tells the adrenal glands to produce high levels of cortisol on an ongoing basis. And this graphic shows us the different signs that we see in somebody who's got Cushing's disease. Now, I'm not going to go through it all today. The one we want to focus on is the fat gain, particularly abdominal fat. Now, persistently raised cortisol levels cause fat to be redistributed from all over your body to around your abdomen. And that's what's called visceral fat. Visceral fat isn't the fat that's overlying your abs, so your six-pack doesn't show. It's actually the fat that's inside your abdomen that's pushing your abs out from the inside. And it's visceral fat that's associated with heart disease and a load of other medical problems. Now, chronic stress also increases hunger, and in particular, people have a tendency to go for those comfort foods, the ones that have the classic trifecta of badness, which is high fat, high refined carbs, and high calories all in one thing. So stress is an important part of the picture when it comes to talking about why we gain weight, particularly around the abdomen. And it's also a significant block that a lot of people experience when they're trying to lose weight. So I've seen many people that are doing all the right stuff with regards to their diet, but if they are not addressing the stress, then their weight loss can be really, really slow or non-existent at all. And I really wanted to give you some actionable tips on how to reduce stress in your life. And I know that a lot of people's stress originates in the workplace. So I called up my good friend, Dr. Anna Pinkerton, who is a psychologist who helps people prevent and recover from burnout. Now, this was supposed to be just a quick chat over Skype to talk about how we could actually put something together that's going to help you. But pretty much as soon as I asked her the question, she came out with just some golden advice about how to reduce stress and prevent burnout. And thankfully, I recorded the call. Now, this isn't your usual get massages, go to the gym, eat well, do yoga kind of stuff. You know, that is important. But what actually Anna suggests is far simpler than that. Actually, I think you're going to be surprised about how simple it is. So I've edited that call down for you into a nice concise video, and the link to that is going to be down below this video. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please let me know by liking the video down below and sharing it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment down below if this video has helped you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.